could be a banger map. I think this map decides it, personally. This is the map.
With the series point under their belt, they probably should have been, if we're being honest. They were so far in the lead. PCIFIC
Pistols.
That those kids,
4-2.
as they were so called,
not too bad.
They've got the experience of players with 10 times their tenure. Now they head on to that attack
Got a
side.
classic setup over towards B, contact into Omen Flash.
Versus the ultimates for APEKS, but versus CGN, the
Dude,
same
SoCast is going to have to do so much.
The attack of PCIFIC, potentially both sides' best half about to come under pressure. And the first man who will meet them is SoCast.
Well, the last map was certainly his performance strong. Almost every time we see it this time, I don't think that's going to be the same.
Damn.
Caught by the net, his own, in fact, but he lands the kill anyways. Comeback, dropped early, nade forces.
What a beast, man. What a beast. He had to do so much and he did so much.
Almost slipped away. Luckily, Larocque
all these runs look convincing for me, because I think all of these runs where they had advantages, like they'd lose like 1 or 2 kills extra than they needed to.
It's been insane.
I mean, it's like you all said as well, right? Of course, that last map, APEKS are winning.
Yeah. That's what I think.
That was
Unless
pretty
they
good
fix their
defense.
defense. But
and this is the thing, it's a map where I think individually,
I said that. This map decides it all for me.
Well, we talk about like that last map.
Dude, SoCast did so well backside.
But his utility on this map is sublime. Like the whole idea in the pistol, especially with that barrier mesh, is
I vaguely remember that ASAP being
to the Sage Wall.
It's so hard for any team to go against how they play.
Because of the deadlock, or?
Yeah, because of the deadlock. But they combo it well as well. I think they have a style where they play
Cypher deadlock there,
yeah, and it's basically impossible.
But might just win his team rounds, and
You
already
can
they're
just
going to
turtle
be
back a
taking that
side
early
ring,
space.
basically.
Yeah.
They can lock down this position if they desire with that same barrier. And in the meantime, a little bit of an investment from Larocque with the kill in the last round.
Along with the Cypher ones as well.
But other than that,
it can't be super strong.
I really don't mind this kind of
trip
investment.
broke in
Gives
front
them a
of
good chance
B.
to deal damage and make it easier for those pistols. Walking straight into Kayak ain't gonna help
And they're
out,
doing
though.
they're doing it back to him.
Outlaw. Now the setup to be tested on C, the off angle for Hype. He is in danger with pistols being what he's up against. But he's got the support from Avova. SoCast low and caught aggressive. A sneaky play by Loida that's not only got them control, but also a weapon recovered. This round hasn't gotten too dangerous yet, but
has it not gotten too dangerous? I feel like it's got extremely dangerous.
Seem like they're going to be locked into a retake on the A site. With the pistols,
so over luck, we got a good plant for the Neon. We got a guy on site with the Bulldog.
God, there's so many trap positions as well that they have to be wary of.
We got a Sova who just kills the Omen now. Oh boy. He's playing it slow. Oh boy.
His time, and instead he's been given the freebie of Hype. I don't even know if that's been communicated. They're too busy focusing on the players on site.
What is going on this round?
Man behind, just walking past everybody. And
What's
now
going on,
Mosey,
man?
well, he might just have to gamble this. Manages to get it to half, but there's so much more to do.
What the heck is going on?
We talked about the strong starts of APEKS, and while that one has diminished to dust.
Well, it's exactly like you said, Tom. It's all those little danger players.
Wasn't great.
They left control of the A
That
side
looked like, I don't know, maybe he just sped up. I think he knew he was flanking, right? He just sped up though. He thought it was beer or something. However that was.
They sneak out. They got the timing.
The guy,
That is all that was needed. That kill right there
you know
from
this
Loida.
guy on
This
site.
puts the round in
How's he getting
jeopardy.
that kill?
And it's the small
Is he hiding
check
this
under
one
the
in the
belt.
smoke?
particular by Rose,
No, he's check
grabbing
it.
the control.
Just hiding
You know
dry
there's a player
under.
behind you,
I
so you look
think
forward to the
so.
site.
There was no smoke
You want to
there.
flood
He just-
in and take that
he just
control
didn't check it.
before the flanker
Jesus,
can
that's
take you
crazy.
out.
I guess
That
Avova
leads to
thought
them
because
not checking
Molesy
the
was
player
on
down
site, it
below
was
the
clear.
rope. So they're just shoehorned in an
Oh man, that's a
uncomfortable play. And as a
devastating
result,
way.
the one-to-one leads
Devastating
to
way to start the half.
massive
Yeah,
advantage
like every
coming into
single
this
time.
round.
I kind of
APEKS
rate
just
that.
pistols. They've
Oh,
lost
bro,
the
I'm telling you,
opening duel
these guys do
already.
not
The
get
A site is
ecoed
about
on
to see the
attack.
plank go down. And in
They
terms
have
of
the
fighting
best
for the retake,
anti-eco ratio
there is
I've ever
very
seen.
little to report in terms of favor for APEKS.
Unless he does that.
But still, it is. I agree, yeah.
Pushed them with an outlaw on a
No, but
run,
yeah,
and that
it
has
makes
not
sense.
gone
This is where they
according
get
to plan. I don't know
ecoed,
what the
for
plan
sure.
was, but I hope it wasn't that.
This man
Nah, I don't think so.
has many
Oh,
ideas.
shit.
How is
Anyone else want to get involved? Webby, you want to say
something?
something?
I'm good.
I think we're good, no? We're good.
Neil, stop talking, bro.
It's like, yeah, we're still good. This is still a really hard retake.
The time still
Okay, never mind. They've got a fucking wall.
An angle isolated. They almost have
He's
to
getting
try
to
and
on
break
site.
that. Otherwise, it gives Solkas a fight he's expecting. Doesn't quite land the bullets, and in fact,
But he
he's
walled
sort
them
of
off.
locked out his teammates. It's made it a bit
Yeah,
more
this was
awkward
clean,
for them
Slicky. This was
eventually.
clean.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fine.
never
Gets
down,
back to
never
where we
down.
expected it to be. It is going to be a very costly one for the attacking side, but they will get it over the line. I also want to highlight an ongoing story we've had throughout this series so far, and that is the missing piece that has been Kayak.
The wall, yeah, the wall. You know the first game that we watched when Loud played Deadlock. It felt like I was watching that one.
The factor that
Felt
really
like I was
rings
watching
true
that.
I think
within
APEKS
this
are going to
one
win this map.
is when they do win this map, it is off 31 and 16.
Guys out here
I think
breaking
it was
hands.
26 and 12, his individual stats. Nobody else even close in the survey. It's just him dominating. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that's going to happen every time, but it is a scary prospect if he's gone again.
The Sadak game, oh bro, the Sadak game was so good.
Jump over that script now.
It was so desperate. That was one of my favorite games to watch last year.
Look pretty
The
low.
Lotus map, the first time I
low,
played
I'm not gonna lie.
Deadlock.
In this round, the same can be
As a
said
former
for Pacific.
Cypher, man, that looks pretty low.
Early.
Okay, I'm gonna do the curse. APEKS wins this round.
He's gone walking through, up close on the cage, it's not expected.
sounds about
Referee
right.
killed him all, see as a result, he naded it. He didn't think anyone would have the gold to stand inside. LaRock holding strong on the
about
side.
right.
That's his
Sounds
second
about right.
and his third. This
Ow.
one's put to bed. Solkas with a 1v3 and getting past LaRock seems to be impossible.
Ow.
And it proves to be 4 kills for this man.
They have all of the
And
bits
while
of
you
map
talk
control
about a
that.
fighting breach, he's showing up on
Show
this
up.
map as well.
LaRock's just the
I'll be
beast,
honest, he's
dude.
giving me like Ada Captain vibes.
Yes,
Like
yes,
just where
yes,
you
yes.
can put him on any agent and you sit there and go, he is in the open in the middle of a site, he is dead.
kill him.
And then at the end of the round I'm going, and he's gone
He-
forward.
yeah,
and I
he's
don't know
out in
how
the
I get
middle
there.
of a
Anytime.
crossfire,
This guy
and
is
he's
something
just out
special.
here two-tapping
There's just a
everyone.
part of me that, like, at some
can
point,
tell
maybe
that
when it gets like
confidence
9 rounds,
building on
the
Pacific.
realization would hit me that I'm
One
just
map
not
to the
going to play
good.
franchise even though I've
One
just
of the
qualified
next
for
two,
it.
Lotus or Ascension.
I mean, yeah,
They're
but
locked into
it's
VCT.
like, do
And
they
already a lead.
they knew that
Oh,
coming into
yeah.
this.
Comeback.
Yeah,
I think
no,
like
but-
I think like
I
Slick
thought they
did though,
at least
that could
got
actually be the
bullet
best thing,
off
right?
on
Like
him.
if these guys
No
win,
pressure.
and then they partner up with Supermassive,
That's true.
or Fireflux,
It's a
then
light
They're
buy for
fine,
Apex,
they
but
can
this
like
is a round
someone
where
said it, yeah.
we've seen
Oh, it's fine, honestly,
consistently
Slicky, that's a good
they're at
idea.
least
Oh, yeah, honestly,
damage on the
I-
board.
I'll-
That's a
I'll take
poor
that.
start.
Okay,
We look
sorry,
to
brother.
hype Malzy and Avova
Yeah, because
to
then they
do
could
some damage.
trade the players,
To at
right?
least drop a weapon
Yeah.
on Pacific. Rose is
no.
jump peeking,
But you also
spraying
lose
in
your
Odin,
spot
and that tells you
if you don't
everything
get
you need to
champs.
know.
With
Yeah.
confidence at their back.
But then
So
that's where it'd be
it's
kind of
actually-
weird, right?
It's actually better for the players to
Repeat
just
of last
do it
year,
all
knocking
again.
at the door
Yeah.
of APEKS. Not quite the same fashion,
I
but
don't
even
man, they
still,
don't lose ecos on
they
attack.
start the year off as favourites once again.
It's usually when you get 2 outlaw kills every
In
round at
fact,
the
if you
start.
That's what I
go
mean.
back to the beginning of the year,
But
and
like-
you talk about teams you expect
I mean, at least he does it.
to be
Don't you?
at Ascension, not a lot of them made it. There were a lot of changes, a lot of roster moves,
Someone
a
in my
lot of
chat said the
surprises.
Fireflux investor
And
is
the
about
most
to quit,
pleasant
so
of
it's
them all
impossible
have
to
been
merge the
Pacific.
Fireflux.
I don't know. At least
About to
inside
quit.
info.
Well, the way they're playing
Who's
this
he quitting
game is
to?
like
Who's
it's any
investing
other.
that in?
It's like there's no
Maybe
pressure on their
Supermassive then.
shoulders, like there's nothing to be gained or lost by defeat or
Yeah,
victory.
I mean, maybe, yeah. I thought you meant like he's going to go invest
Making
in
this look like a
instead
scrim.
of Fireflux.
Week 1 in Premier.
No, I don't know.
Literally.
People were talking about this at mine as well. Like imagine Barca qualified, or they somehow got a slot.
There's 4 people
That'd be
here
the most
spamming.
sold
He's
bundle
taken
ever.
one bullet.
Rotation to the A side.
What, Barcelona one?
Yeah, everyone would buy a Barca. I'd buy a Barca
Man,
bundle.
I was about to say something,
This could be his round,
but
though.
like, you know,
Found the
I need
space,
to like
that
keep
alone
it.
is worth its weight in
calm.
gold.
No, the beast's gone, but then it's fine. You can't reignite it.
What do you mean the beast? What, you mean so I can say it or not?
No, you can't say it.
Okay, but it's a banger, I'm not gonna lie,
No,
like, it
no,
was a
no.
good one.
Great flash
Like, it was a
coming
good
through,
one.
and an ult that reveals everybody on Apex as a result.
They can get into an afterplan. Comeback salt has been expended. It was only needed for space. And
God, they're
the
wrecking
man
him.
looking to rotate in from behind is already dead. This almost has to be a save.
Delson's flanking.
It
They're-
literally
they're
has to
locked
be a
into this
save.
one. Solkas surely is going to meet his
God, they're
demise as well.
annihilating them.
Now another man
That you gotta
within this
call some
Pacific
kind of
roster
pause here,
takes
man.
over the round. They've got so much depth in talent,
Okay, we got some insight.
but there seems to be nothing
This
they
guy
can
said
do. And then
the
it
owner of
almost looks
Parla
like at this stage,
Esports
Apex might
is
just
Rick,
fade out with a
and
whimper.
they
They're
merged.
being bodied in this map so far. This round, it's the
He
Cypher
just
to
stopped
take
midway
control,
through.
and he's looking to try and claim another victim. The
Rumor
timing
that
couldn't
it's
be
another
better
one.
for him. And he knows where that last man is standing.
Ace.
We've seen 4Ks, we've seen millions of 3Ks.
It's going to be weird to see whatever happens.
The one thing we haven't yet seen in this final is an ace, and they are hunting for it. They're looking
I mean, it's
to
looking
try
like they're
and
doing
give
it.
over to Jellison. They haven't found where that last man is standing, and it will be denied. Another 4K to add to the collection, but even still, the damage is done. All weapons lost, a 3-man save where 0 save. Not ideal.
And comeback, middle of the table. Some big rounds. Good damage versus the Anti-Eco. A Jellison here almost popping an ace. He is 9-3. Exactly as he said. I got to agree with Rose. It is 5-1. They might not have gotten the 5 kills, but they got 5 rounds, and I think that will make them even happier. For APEKS, a pause is called early on. Well, it's 6 rounds in, and they've only got
what a
one,
horrible
so
position
definitely
to
the
be
right
in, man.
call. That one was also the pistol. So really not a good sign. And now the economy, yeah, it's in a bit of a shaky spot. You've got an ultimate of Annihilation online for Solkas.
I mean, you just go aggro A and get the Razor here no matter what, right?
Like this.
Tell me there's another call here that isn't that.
An ult that wins you around, a lucky
But
clutch
apart
that
from
gets
aggro,
across the line, because PCIFIC have got cash on
I don't know,
cash,
man.
and they're showing us that their A game is
This is the struggle these guys had there. They
playing
this map, no? Remember their macro was kind of shambolic because they'd go aggro A or they would try like fight C, and that was about it.
Yeah.
This is where
I think it's damned with whatever they do, because if they go aggro A and make it obvious, they'll just go towards B, not use the breach shot, because they know there's not 3 towards B, and then they'll just have breach shot for post one. So they're kind of damned, and then they go A, if there's everyone towards A, then they'll simply just breach shot and retake them back from A. So you're correct on this part, but as soon as they figure out that everyone's towards A,
yeah,
then
they'll
just go C or B and save the breach shot.
With the deadlock, you know the Viper molly from B. Can you not just do that with a deadlock molly? And it's just insane.
It's another year that ends in misery at the hands of another in the grand final of the competition. There are no prizes for second place in Ascension.
I think it's a little bit
brutal
too
of any
slow.
format you will find.
No, it would be too slow. It would have to be like getting them second wave once they've waited for you to like if they're walking out.
Yeah, you can get it to land like really easily where the Kiwi peak is, or like where the neon flag do and peak.
PCIFIC. Well, they're making everyone else look like the rest. The Spike.
Look at the map control they've got now. They invested all that stuff, and now they've lost it. Unless Above actually takes it, this is fine from Above, I suppose.
There's no way Above is playing aggressive.
No. But like, they invested all that util, and then they've already lost A control with one Omen pushing them back.
Yeah, it's true.
In their C is weak, their B is strong, sure, but
they're just playing behind the line. They're gonna lose.
Yeah,
Like,
they have nothing really. They have 2 people in A when there's just one guy there.
This was a fake, but they're committing because they found no resistance.
They basically, one person has kept 3 people A.
We do not need to use this, do we? Unless they're trying to get a good plan.
There hasn't been a reaction. Eventually, the frag will go through and the spam.
Nice
He's
spam.
done well. He's been the one saving grace for them so far.
Damn.
Also desperately low. The spam, it's close, but he's in a safe space. He will be able to hold the line, and now they've still got that Rolling Thunder. But look at the ults on the other side. Something I've
A little bit too low?
really spoken about a lot is Solkas with that annihilation from these positions. The spam works again, and that Rolling Thunder finally gets put into play.
We put in the breachal, even though it's not a good plant for us, and we're all playing off site.
Will be a surprise. They've tried to lock them up, but he's the only man standing.
Yeah, that breachal is
super surprised he didn't use the ult now.
The breachal?
And it's a clean one.
No, the deathlock hole. Just like such a free one to use in this situation.
Buying more time.
But it's good that they kept it as well.
Were already deleted, so it had to be a retake of control over that C site. They couldn't get through the smoke, locked out, blocked out. And APEKS, oh, that's a little bit of a recovery. But 1 round, Tom. 1 round that was a full rotation of the Spike.
Odie 890, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the tier 1. No way APEKS is gonna do this again, right?
Might be difficult, but they have managed to run down those ultimates. PCIFIC have none to work with, while APEKS come into this round, sure, up against
Rifles, looking close to it. Give you that.
Yeah, as I said, it has been stellar in retakes when they've needed it. I remember it versus Vipers.
Hopefully they get some momentum though, then it's not just 1 by 1 by 1 round, like lose 1, win 1, lose 1, win 1.
I mean, this is what we were talking about.
I just hate their C hold. It gives me a fear, man.
So
It's not even a hold at that point. It's like
APEKS C hold?
yeah, it's basically like a second cypher cam, right? Like you spot it and you just run.
They only ever play to fight if Evolver's back a site, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe they get a free deadlock off here, but it's gonna get insta shot, no?
It's a question of can they counter it this time, and yes, they're going to avoid that spot altogether.
Or he's saving it for the full
With 3
retake.
players lined up as a firing squad, op as
They're
well
going aggressive
in the
for that
mix,
exact
just to
reason,
try to
man.
punish.
Is he gonna die?
When they
Oh,
go for those spams, no punish to
Oh god, he ate the
the
flash.
start. The flash was perfect.
Ah, it's mayhem, man. It's 10 people
dueling.
dueling.
Look a little bit spooky. The Annihilation catches one. Loida falls as well, and the
1v1,
pressure
no?
now all onto Larocque.
It is a
Cannot
1v1.
break his teammate free, nor can they get Malsey back into
he had 2 bullets left, bro.
Yeah.
So do the chances for APEKS in this round. The battling breach of Larocque claims it.
The money can't be good, right? 2 people that can't
It's going
buy.
to be so painful. Those moments where, like, again, the ult placement is almost perfect. It's hard to find true value from Annihilation, but I think Soulcast does well with it. Isolates a battle.
Is the trophy an arm? Yeah, pretty much. Looks like an arm holding like a sage slow or something.
Land, well, one of his remaining couple of bullets. And it ends up being heartbreak when he doesn't. He hits those shots and he's
So
a hero,
don't flame the
instead,
trophy. This is the best thing we've had for
well,
like
he's left looking a
2
bit of a
years.
fall, 6-2. Luckily, with the flawless round in the last, APEKS do still have finances to play with. Ultimates are out, though. They have nothing. They invested Molesies in the last round after managing to get a kill.
Okay, now they decide to fight C, right? I like
Get them
this.
information. The problem, though, is there's not really anything to execute off it, and they've lost space elsewhere, but that
okay.
space...
Yeah, two people will get a little bit
They
wrecked
need more
anyway if
information
they
towards
lose
C,
this.
then anything will be like good for them.
3-man swing, player up top though. Kayak's just drawing their eye. Nade's gonna go through. And we could see Malsey pounce to try to take them down. He smoked out and Rose invaded the smoke. Took the space up close, just like Kayak's doing here.
Hey, what's going on?
4v4. This pick could mean
No,
everything,
that's the
and there it
spike.
is.
He showed
Spike
his
on the
gun.
floor. Avova comes in to meet the squad, and Rose up top, putting up a
Some of
good
the
fight with
weirdest.
3 on the board,
Was
but that
this
is
not
all
just
there
one of
is
the weirdest
for
rounds ever?
PCIFIC.
Yeah.
A quick response
Absolutely.
by APEKS now.
They should have
putting
pushed
rounds
into the
together
Hobbit room.
and hot
A
on the
million
heels
percent.
of
Like,
their opponents,
there's no
just
reason why they
3
shouldn't have.
behind. We could
They
see
had
an
to push the
equal
race
scoreline
back.
at the half still.
And that was an important round for them. With their finances on the brink, they needed to recover something. And
Hello,
we
Chris.
do see a decent round for Kayak as well. As said, he has been quiet thus far, but if he comes online in the late stages of this series,
The Rock, yeah,
that will be the most
definite
important.
overstep,
If
man.
they've saved him for the end, he could be
Not
the
gonna, I have no
savior
idea
of
what's
the
happened
team.
there because the dogs jump scared the absolute
And on
shit.
the
out
He
of
other
me.
didn't.
side,
I mean, he missed a
this is where
messy
their
round, man.
money's on the
Wouldn't
brink.
be
And
Already
wouldn't be
won
worried
even
about
people
it.
in my chat were like, holy fuck, jump scare my heart. Like, bro, the dog just went wild. And I was so engrossed in the game. A fox crossed the road and she went mental. Like howling and shit.
Win over on that A side.
Foxes
It might
do
be
you
that they're
have?
looking to challenge.
Oh, there's
They
so
do.
many
They're
foxes.
They're
there.
common, right?
Especially APEKS have
Yeah.
really forced them back.
Yeah.
Throwing a
Yeah.
lot of
They
utility
literally- where
pieces
I
to
live
them
in
out,
England, they're
forcing
common.
them into fights on
I
either
never
B
saw any of them,
or
to be honest.
C.
Really?
And that's where the
Ever?
game
You've
got like a
starts to
nature
avoid.
reserve,
That's where
like,
I
just
feel
down
like
the
APEKS are
road.
more comfortable.
And
So
I don't know,
think the only
they also
response then from
sit, I
PCIFIC
don't know,
is to
man,
go,
they love the
okay,
beach foxes.
we're
They're
gonna
just,
fight you for
I
that
don't know,
round.
they're over the beach. That's like, they're just everywhere.
For PCIFIC, I look
I had a
forward to
deer in my
seeing
garden
that.
one time in Norway, but I never had a fox.
I think Operator on comeback as well.
The random deer.
Early on the attack.
Really, when you were in England, though, you
See
had
some of
loads,
those
right?
fights as the
Oh, I
barriers
never
go
saw a
up.
fox
For
once.
APEKS, well, they've started that road to recovery.
Literally, I never saw a
trading out
fox.
rounds, but we need
I think
to
the
see
first
them
time I saw a
come
proper
together.
fox was when I was in
Add 'em
Berlin.
up. 3 in a row. They're in
Like, I
another
literally never
position.
saw a fox.
Struggle for PCIFIC come into this.
Literally never seen a
You were
fox.
in
man.
England, you
Hunter's
never saw
Fury,
a
but I'm looking
fox.
at the left
Never
side,
saw a fox.
and I see APEKS.
I probably didn't leave my room for 4
One
years
away
either,
from
so
a
that's
shot.
I mean,
probably
yeah, it
contributing
died.
factor.
So it's so
We've seen consistently
never-
put through, and it's just to
I never
deny
saw a
that
fox.
space.
Oh my
over
God,
on Robo.
imagine if
The
that nade went
doesn't
deep.
quite catch them. Very close, a little deeper, and it
Oh,
could have.
Jesus.
Hunter's Fury fired
Was a
through, and the
huge
Robo control
flash.
that was taken comes at a heavy price. PCIFIC
Bro, the Sova
are
all
rolling
absolutely
this side of the
annihilated
map
them,
with
by the
all
way.
the
Oh,
God.
eliminated. Comeback dancing across his screen, and he's doing
What's
just
going
that.
on? What is this?
Oh my goodness!
I can't wait for the neon though, I'm not gonna lie to you, because it's gonna come soon. Like, they can't keep it.
How is he alive, bro?
I feel like I need a bath.
Why's he
Just
never got his gun out here?
He's
I'm
just
so
made One of the
confused.
more experienced players in this entire scene.
How's
look
he-
like a
how's he allowed to
fool.
get away with that?
He is schooling them
I
on
don't
how
know.
to
It's
play
so
this
hard to
game.
kill Neon
And
when it does
Moreover is
that.
now
They will
I
nerf Neon
agree.
again.
with an
It is hard.
impossible task. I said they were going to fight them for that ground. The initial utility was just slightly
It just makes
off
you
from
wobble,
APEKS.
bro, when
they
someone
got
does
caught
that.
in the net. I think that was 3, maybe even 4 players They were caught
And
in
I'll
that
probably
initial
win a
net, but the
sniper
nade
across
just
the front screen,
wasn't
let alone
big enough.
Yeah, true.
It's a normal shift.
If someone has their back turned to me, I can't kill them. Like, if a neon does that to me, I generally think my brain would just melt.
Because he got 0.1 cents, mate, on 200
No,
PPI, that's why.
I changed that.
You know he's running at full pace into battle.
That low run.
7 and
Yeah, I
3.
gotta see this again.
That first
I
half
felt like it was
already
pretty
counted.
0.2
Give me
on
this
800.
replay because what is going on here?
You do see
It's a lovely shot,
stellar
though.
I mean, when you've got
defensive
arthritis,
sides
yeah, that's pretty
out
bad.
from this APEKS
I
roster.
don't have arthritis.
Oh, this last one, Hype has got to, well, they just sit down at this point, like, as he's been told to by the opposing side.
The CEO of
And he is sitting
APEKS
down,
is
Tom.
there in the
That
crowd.
he has listened. Showstopper.
Guy bottom right.
It's not the worst.
Nah,
not
it's the
best.
Ants guy. He used to play Source. Like, he went to an Epic
Buy
LAN, like
but
Epic
this back and
6 or
forth
Epic
hasn't
7.
been helpful
Oh.
for
He was
them.
sat next to
7-5
us.
half is no death sentence,
Oh.
especially with Lotus for the most part being a attack-sided map, and Pacific definitely being an attack-sided team. But that's if they're lucky to get to 5 rounds.
This is when Jackie used to go with loads of people.
The start of this round, they got Robo control, but doesn't look like Pacific are too upset about giving that up. Instead, they want to fight deep, but a good paranoia drops.
I don't know when...
back. That is the danger man.
I don't know who, I think it's playing with base
no.
from
But they
Jamie.
haven't
in
spotted
that Epic LAN.
Rose, and now players come in from the other side.
Ooh,
It's a full
honestly,
pinch
how
from
have they
the
managed to
Pacific.
come away
Not
from
one
this?
that goes their way. A
Decent at flanking,
2v3.
though, no?
Showstopper
He's
good
everywhere.
fighter.
He's always behind you.
Fired out perfectly.
I actually think he's
Solkis
really
and
good.
Avova, they
Yeah.
just have
Oh, he
to
is.
deal
He's
with
gone on the
Loida,
control.
and he's on his way to the A site. Avova,
I mean, when he was
multiple
claiming in
catching,
English,
and
his
the ult
English
will be
sounded
used
good
to
as well.
retrieve that
Through this
spike,
meet.
but
They
Apex,
Yeah, did his
they
English
know
yesterday in the
exactly
interview
what he's
was
going
insane.
for. They're familiar with this game. Spike
Oh,
takes
would've
it.
been
Solkas
sick.
has owned it, no?
But Solkas rounding the back of the site, the
that's
element
great.
of
I was worried
surprise
for a
still
second
under
there.
his belt, and 4 rounds
When you
found
said it and
for
he got-
Apex.
and he got
At
off
the
the
very
tap.
least, they won't be trailing by much at the half, and they can make it 2 with 1 more round here.
Yeah, I thought that lurk was going to be the death of them. The fact that
Yeah, I'm surprised they
Rose
win
is able
this,
to get
really.
into that
Especially if
position
you
without
pause it at
anybody
that
knowing he's there,
situation.
but it's a really good recovery from APEKS. The ultimates definitely helped them out, and the read from Solkas was sublime. Just knowing exactly where his opponent was going to go, knowing he can't push forward because of the sensor, that would have given away the sound cue. That 5th round is not too far away.
But the attack judge, I mean, we're going B.
Would be a welcome after what has been a tough half for the side of APEKS, no doubt. Still pressure being put on that C side. And a lot of control this
You might
time.
remember
A
though,
lot of
Apex
what
had a
we've
pretty
this
good
half
attack,
is a
so
real
maybe 5 is
brawl
enough.
for that A side.
I mean,
Sure.
3 is
How
enough,
all
right?
The
But
control
yeah.
they
Yeah,
get
no,
at
they
home
just they
is in
literally
the
just
hands
spam C.
of Pacific, and it
all the
seems
time.
like
It's
APEKS
so hard to
are fully
stop
gambled
the
in
executes with that comp.
taking some C
Yeah, it is.
control.
Like, it really is
But they
difficult.
put this utility down on Rubble.
Ooh,
Oh, it's
Everybody's
huge.
ignored. Instead, they try to take space
Yeah,
on
he
C.
got 2.
Now Avova, wonderful job. Even
And he
gets
gets
out
out.
of there.
As soon as Hype
basically
died there,
for
I
free.
thought they were
Four
just gonna do an
versus three,
absolute
a
madness.
huge advantage. Space on A conceded
I thought he was going to kill him
completely.
then.
It looks like
Yeah,
Pacific
when he
wanna
flicked over the
regroup
end.
and hit, not even regroup.
Jesus.
Comeback's going in. At least he's put his wall down to make it seem so, but the door will soon open. And the B site will be hit. I thought the spike was going through there, but I guess they're waiting for Loida to find the space, and he's done just that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it almost goes down. It seemed like it should have been a kill that would have gone the way of Kayak. He had the surprise angle, but it was no surprise. That's a huge opener with a
It's a very good
down
omen
to
ult.
just 5 HP. He's going to reposition behind them. The TP.
When does the
a
camera
little bit
check?
hard. There is also a cam. If he gets past it, maybe this will be a problem, but no. They
Pretty
know
early.
exactly where he resides, but he almost just has to be a thorn at this point. He's so low on health that him making a play is just not going to happen.
Caught by the trap.
He's reliant on so much more. The net through.
You just gotta
has
perma
caught
stay
out
crouched
jealousy.
there.
He's stuck crouched in this corner, but he's happy to stay there. And again, Avova's just
We'll never pull out. Yeah, like, why would you? Crouch.
You just turned him into the turret, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Transform him into the turret.
Well, they made the recovery in the
You have
last
zero
map,
reason to
and
take
in
it
this
out.
round
Even
here,
getting
they
out of
do
that
just
room
the
anyway,
same
so.
Pacific.
Yeah.
8 and 4 as we enter the halftime. APEKS have a big challenge, an uphill battle to fight back into this map and back into this series and keep their dreams of VCT alive. We'll find out if they can do it or if Pacific take this series after the break.
One enemy remains.
I hope we get a first map.
Do they not have to win pistol here?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
they will just go C on pistol as well. And I think Pacific
C on
will go
pistol.
aggressive, like B, C.
Yeah, I'm a fan of if like you're if like your main thing that you have to win is to go over towards C, then I'm probably going somewhere else with my pistol. So hopefully people think we're mixing it up.
I agree with you, but I kind of just want to. I don't know if they execute properly, they can't lose. If they take map control safely, they can't lose, and they should be able to bait that out. Plus, if they go aggressive on them, they can't die if they use counter util correctly. So I don't know. They definitely could go away, but I feel like it's maybe this could be. Maybe they could be.
Isn't it? I was going to say, is a B not too bad with the deadlock wall?
Yeah, it's pretty solid actually.
Patchy323 with the prime. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 17
overall,
months.
they got so much util to stop like the flood.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah.
8-4. A big lead for Pacific with 2 maps already under their belt. Just 1 map away from walking into VCT EMEA. Their dreams actualized and this year's work starting in Premier.
Sonia, hello, how we doing?
Success that I think even in their wildest dreams, Pacific didn't imagine reaching. Certainly not this soon. Just a couple
here we go,
rounds
big
away
pistol
from
rounds.
victory. And the defensive side about to be put to the
what
test.
Is this, BD
as the barriers
C
go
here?
up for what could be one final time in Ascension for 2024.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I like what Pacific are doing. They clear A, make the A clear, and then let us heavy rotate.
There are 4 players currently holding, but
Standard
Mozzi's the
Lotus,
first
but
to
it's
take
good.
that kill. A lot of damage already done, and the nade will hold them back a little bit longer. In fact, APEKS, I think they definitely spotted how many players are currently there, and with the footsteps being heard, so much information.
This is nice.
Kayak got dinked up, but instead he's
B
now
hit,
in the back
make sure
lines.
that
It's gonna take them
your
a moment to
rotate goes
destroy that
over
barrier mesh.
towards
And while they're hunting to try and
B
work out
from
where that
C,
Razor's
so
gone,
they
they're
can do the
moving
wall,
like
and they're definitely behind the wall.
Yeah, LaRock, and now it looks like one more to add to the list. Rose, it is
Whoa,
Mozzie
chill,
to drop
chill,
them
chill,
eventually.
chill.
The numbers quite
All
low.
good. They
Across
get the
APEKS,
pistol that they needed.
20,
Sorry, I'm not gonna lie,
HP.
I am biased
It doesn't
towards
matter.
APEKS.
As they
I am,
emerge from
like,
the
I'm
smoke
sorry.
and quickly
Oh.
fall,
I'll admit it, I'm
APEKS have
biased.
found themselves a pistol round. Another.
It's not because I
pistol round.
dislike
that's the thing,
Pacific,
they've
I
been
think
winning a lot of
they're
the
more than
pistol rounds
deserving
so
of
far
winning
in
it.
this
They
series,
should win
but
it.
that hasn't
Definitely
seemed
the
to
best,
matter
but
too
I'm
much.
biased.
Going into this attack side, though,
show
getting
us.
that little springboard is going to be important, and especially with the initial read from Pacific being incredibly good, to have 4 players in towards that broken door waiting for them to try and cross and still come out without losing a player in that initial position. It's impressive. Again, we're expecting to see this defensive side consistently push to see if they can challenge versus APEKS. Avova is in a solid position to deny, a high-low setup with Solcas alongside him, both with rifles in hand. You'd be surprised to see them come out of this one in a deficit, but you never know when you see Pacific on the server.
I mean, they're actually going to go back into this.
It's a scary one.
Yeah, they're coming back into this with the spike, with a 2-pass and
But it's actually a super smart setup. Like the Cypher cam makes it
the
look like
camera makes it look like
Yeah.
they're not playing it, yeah.
2 players tucked.
And they're just baiting
one
it out by
close serves
checking
as the
every so
point of
often.
contact. LaRock has been putting up numbers, and this is his chance. He's spotted, and here comes the swing, but so many players here waiting. APEKS.
Looked like they were pretty ready for
I
it.
think both teams played well this round.
Cleaned up so long as Loida doesn't go half.
Be surprising.
And it's only Rose, 1 against 5. Look, some damage has been done. There's a good chance for Rose to at least drop a couple of players and make this costly, but now he's been spotted as
I mean,
well by the
we
knife.
spoke about them C
Those chances
spamming.
quickly subside.
2 out of 2 so
8-6.
far that they've ended
That's
C.
a huge round as well for APEKS, in a position where
And at least with
you might be thinking, okay,
the
they're up
overall
against
plan
pistols,
going to be
they've
C
got
as well.
a huge weaponry advantage. Not only did we see that
Good corner
slight
check, yeah, I was
previous
really
half,
scared, to be honest,
but also
with the
it's
setup.
just that huge
It's a
economy
nice
booster.
idea.
Mozzie also is 1 away from
Really
having his
good,
ultimate as well.
bonus by
So you are
from
going into a
APEKS.
bonus round with 5 rifles, an ultimate 1 away, and a chance, if you can win this, to get yourself
Yeah,
right
it's
back
not
into a
even a
map.
bonus,
which,
man.
again, if they
It's
lose,
just a full buy,
we're talking
basically.
about the repeat of last year. We're talking about this team falling at the final hurdle.
1 away from KO as
They
well.
bring it back
Nice
from
spot
this
to be
point.
in.
Be a chance to rewrite the history books. Already though, Loiter under serious pressure.
What an
you'd think,
absolute
but he's
shot,
got that
man.
opener anyway.
And he's not getting out of here. Usually you'd see players in a rush to escape, but he stuck around for another couple of seconds, looking for another pick. Man advantage now for the defensive side. 4 players shifted to the right side of the map. Pretty heavy stack, but they've certainly called it correct. A battle of the ciphers perhaps on the other side as the lures come in
Absolute
later.
shot again.
There might not be any time for them. A quick and clean shot from comeback. And this round is it's not looking too good for APEKS. Especially, I feel like those spams are just seconds away from connecting.
Trying to make sure there's nobody towards that broken door, and the attack of APEKS at this stage is split. Just trying to desperately find a gap. Soulcast with 2 left. This round was looking almost down in the dumps.
That's a lot of bollocks, but we'll take it. They didn't play that round bad. Like, that was a good...
Wimler, thank you for the tier 1.
Good, but it was
thank you for the 7 months.
Kind of like high-low crossfire.
But there could be someone towards tree still. Well, Soulcast finding 2 from there. You can't blame him. The real worry, though, is the time. 30 seconds left.
If they died, they were both going to die.
Like, make a move, and it seems
they didn't really have like any off.
Oh, what a round from Dom.
His 3rd kill of the round already.
What a time to do it, bro. 6-8 down, your bonus round forced them down to an eco. What a round to turn up.
The deadlock on post-plant is so strong.
Yeah, it's done.
Look at that, you don't have to care about your rank at all.
What a round from him.
Stuns are good as well, yeah. Soulcast is literally farmed it.
Now just 1 round behind. PCIFIC are being
I think
caught
one
up on.
thing I really hate about this comp, we already talked about it, but like, I hate how you take A with this comp, because you use all of the util that you want to keep, but you have to use a lot of it. It's not natural to like
after losing the battles in the early stages of the round,
like go on to A without using the util you want to save.
and then even closes it out. These are the sort of plays that APEKS need to keep them in this match, because let's be honest, PCIFIC have had them in spades. They've had so many clutch plays, crazy rounds out of the likes of Larocque, Jellison in the first half. I don't even need to say comeback, you already know. And now, well, the defense are left with less than ideal weaponry and 1 player already without a head.
Yeah, Rose has been ripped out of this round quite quickly. PCIFIC not having the same level of success as that
the
first
mug,
half
this one, there's like a
handcrafting
hand paint place near us, so I painted it.
Early, just to sort of leverage that
But
position.
if I stop doing much next year, I'll look into doing a mug.
Block him out. There was a chance there for Jellison, but he hasn't got the right tool for the job. As Avova picks
clean,
up the double,
clean,
overrun.
eco.
The plant will be easily found by APEKS, yet to lose a player in round 16, and this one will be the round where they equalize.
Oh yeah, for sure, Bacon. Bacon, I got my first so I did. What was it?
Follow the usual trend.
I did 3 mugs altogether on Bacon. My second one got stolen, and we think it was like a kid or something that stole it from the shop or something. Who knows? I spent like an hour, 2 hours, like painting all the slugs on it and everything, and they're just like, yeah, we lost it. Someone came in and took it. Like, okay, cool, I guess. But yeah, we had to go make another one.
Spam the hell out of it and then go for the fights again. And that's also without having
Saying that it was so good. So what I think happened is like a kid just liked it. I think a kid just saw it and was like nah, slug, sure, and then just grabbed it.
APEKS with a huge advantage.
That's what I think happened, because I can't imagine anything else happened.
You could see by the way they were playing. There was a bit of a crumble in some
It at
of
least
those
meant
rounds,
that I could get the slugs pretty good. Where's the camera?
Now they're the ones in the driver's seat. 4 in a
It's
row.
not too bad, dudes. Like I'm not good with ARP, but honestly, this is probably the best thing I've ever done.
That's always the response.
I think that shows how good my artistic skills are.
That's just the click the buy op button, see if he wins you a round.
Yeah, especially defensive side. And I think that is just a missing factor for them. I say about...
Going to see the slug cup on eBay, that's what I'm thinking, man. I'm waiting for it.
I think that's something APEKS did extremely well.
APEKS haven't gone towards C really on their defaults, and I wonder if PCIFIC think their solution is to
was you that took it? Oh, okay.
And then APEKS want to go towards C, so it could be like a big C battle.
They stopped the TP of Omen across to Rubble with the knife.
It could also
not be. If you did go for it, you're getting naded, and you ain't getting out of there.
If you come to Iceland, is there a chance you can meet me? Bro, I never go outside. Your chances are very low.
I think they only figured out towards the end. I'll be curious to see what APEK's attack side approach is to that same element of map control, because I don't think they're going to just let this.
You're better off waiting for an event that I'm at, man.
After round. Although here they see a bombardment of utility, decide not to throw their knife, decide
big buy rounds.
Fight, and a part of that might be the ultimate for Malzy. If they move to the C site and activate this, the Cypher setup is no longer in play, and that's exactly what's just happened.
Oh, there's a bunny on the loose. What's going on here?
APEKS are starting to stir from what has been a nightmare and are starting to take control.
Whoa! Damn, bro, it's a buy rounds. Go easy on him.
Alongside them as well. And Loiter,
he has a lot of impact,
all he could do is cower in fear on the other side of the map.
Chat, let me check what's going on with the bunnies. 1 sec.
APEKS digging deep when they need it the most. And their players coming alive, spinning on a dime. That is a round that the Hype's definitely going to have in his highlight reel later today, I'm sure. And now we get to see whether or not, again, Pacific have got anything left in the tank, because you look at, again, just where they were dying. They were in the right place. It's not like that was a misread where they have to go for a retake. Everybody was ready and waiting to take those fights, and Hype just obliterated them. And this is what we always talk about with best of fives. Peaking at the right moment. Well, 8-4 down. That's the right moment to peak. That's the right moment to start coming back into a game, coming back into a series.
Yeah, that was a nuts round.
And it seems like a lot of those, as I said,
yeah, everyone here is trying to help the Cypher, but
really starting to peak in this game. Soulcast, and I think now Hype, prime example.
My favorite part about that for Hype was in his first spray down onto Larocque, I think he come back down to like a fraction of his health, and then
it's so good, yeah. We're just moving stuff around and one of the gates were open. Yeah, I mean, we want him to be free roam anyway, but the other one gets jealous if like the other one's just roaming around.
They've been screaming for so long.
That's a confidence builder.
Yeah, they're daddy.
For Pacific, the lead is now lost.
Someone was saying a matchup that
we want them both roaming and not
the
fighting.
SK coach was in Kayak's girlfriend. This problem with Patty's agent, and they got stuck in traffic and they only just arrived.
One round lead for now, full buy.
Yeah, so they missed the first like 2 matches.
It's a good server, right? No? I mean, it turned out right.
Hunter's Fury, it might not have cleared out.
And this has to be the first round on defense here. You do well to lose this round. Don't push through this smoke. Oh god, I'm nervous now because that is so committed.
Avova has kind of gone back to back with the rest of the players.
Oh no, guys, not like this, right? Should the card give that one away, no?
But it leaves just one defender left on this C site. We've already seen
I mean, it's
APEKS
just
over
unnecessary.
the last few rounds turn rounds on their head to convert their lead even further. They need to do it once again.
Halsey and Sulcus, Annihilation available, 55 on Rose, 85
yeah, it's good that he gets hit here. Creates pressure back to site.
Annihilation doesn't land. That's a miss, and it confirms they're still here. The firing squad ready and waiting. Paranoia
The team knows where they both are. Opens door, goes back to C, or
options are limited. Malsey decides to take it to B. The nade won't land before the round is over, with Loida putting it to bed. 9-9. A streak
if you're APEKS here though, you're still kind of happy that you at least killed 3 in this round.
Again, where we see the impact of those pauses, but more so just the impact of some of these individual players. A solid start. I'd say it was well. Avova got away with so much more than expected.
Did so much.
I think the hero of the round once again has to be Larocque. A solid couple of kills, trading out teammates, but then even just the stun at the end to make sure Molsey's move to B was met with an unfavorable duel. That's the combo breaker. That's the response they were looking for. But it's still only level. And the economy game is not even close. Like, there is at least another buy, maybe another 2 in it for APEKS. Whereas Pacific could go straight from Riches back to Rags.
Cypher on C is risky, no? Risky position.
I think no matter
he's asking to get kill on it. Not anymore because he doesn't have it, but
what way this goes,
if he plays there, he's just going to get kill on it. No, all his utils down.
For next year,
you just knife front sight. They literally can't do anything. And if they break it, you know they're close.
It feels like this is their chance to close it. They picked up around just
I think there's like a lot of those positions on this map, right? Where you can knife and then...
Rocket.
Like the one
even if they break it, you know what's up.
Yeah, you know where they are.
Get really control over Rubble. Like I said, this is something that APEKS
I also respect it a lot because he's not playing scared.
Well, this is it. Full on aggression.
Like if he gets knifed, so what? Like his util goes down, but he's still got a gun.
You can always do a cage as well before.
More than ready. And now APEKS.
Like he's still a gun, he'll still be able to shoot people. Like it's still hard for them to cross that angle.
And they have to disrespect the cage, and then your utils back up as well.
The knife will actually remove everything in play.
Like he's got a reveal there, he can shoot. Like that's exactly how it.
Dude, that reveal was unbelievable.
Yeah, that was good.
Completely shut down
pretty
the
APEKS have another attack.
and it was a short-lived lead For the side of APEKS as Pacific responds.
You have to take it now then,
That's
really.
a terrifying sign at 9-9
I think
as
Pacific
well.
have one more
like
as well.
That so perfectly put together. APEKS threw out a number of sneaky jabs, but every single one was blocked by Pacific. The initial aggression in A main denied right away. The TP
I'm surprised he's allowed to wear his hoodie on stage, because don't they usually make you wear the same
so far this
uniform?
series, but it's this. Yes, the
Maybe he
knife
doesn't have
lands.
one.
Yes, it
Surely
takes
he can wear
out
a hoodie.
Jellison's utility. What it doesn't do is
Maybe,
catch
but
the
it's completely
second player
different
who
to
had
what
not
everyone else is
rotated.
wearing.
The confidence in
You're right,
A-Hold
Jack.
was there.
It's doing a
The
team
recon was
hoodie though,
perfect, as it is this time. A lot of
Yeah, but I
information
don't
for
think
the
it is a team
defensive
hoodie,
side.
is
They know
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
facing
Yeah, I
a
think
heavy
it is.
A
Okay,
push,
okay.
Yeah, I'm
and
pretty
that's why
sure.
they're not
Yeah, the
strapped.
courses are wearing
They're
the same
leaving
hoodie.
it. Okay, APEKS, you took that control. They're going to ready themselves either for the retake or for
Aggro
picking off
A,
few
we
as they take the
got.
control of the
I
site.
think as well the counter utility there.
That's
The
it.
paranoia
Okay,
left
I mean,
so many
honestly,
players blind on the
APEKS should be
defense
okay
that
for this.
Going forward,
I don't
just
like
wasn't
how
worth the
APEKS are
risk.
doing this
They
macro
can
way,
tank
but
they can tank
Background has been
I probably
playing
would
Oh
just
my
use
goodness.
C.
Goku, another 10 from
Showstopper
you,
as
bro.
well.
20 today,
Some of the
Yeah,
players
Goku.
on the
there's some
Appreciate
shots
it.
for it as
looking
well.
nervous, but instead
Like they need to
Goku
stop breaking the
13,
towards
20
B.
gifted
And
subs
then
today,
they start doing
120
weapons.
altogether.
I guess it's
Mad,
beast,
man.
but no, it's free.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you,
He's
thank
gonna
you.
get
Chat,
two
it's a
of those
good amount of oiler slugs.
I
Thank
just
you
might
very
drag
much.
a rotation.
Over breach. Like,
Yeah, but someone's going to rotate now. No Sin is to get back. They might shut himself.
Goku, appreciate you doing that. Thank you so much. Ben will go gifted, makes you say thank you. He's gifting 10 for every round PCF win from now on. Wait, what? Dude, I meant to not be biased, but I'm in for Pacific right now. Is that true?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
No easy victory here for either side. No streak of rounds. As APEKS
He's a
will
vocal
make
tab
it back
screaming
to 10
sit,
as
sit,
well.
sit, and
I
back.
think so, mate. I think he's
Yeah, he's a
Again,
legend, man.
Pacific, they've got to be feeling the
Oh my
heat, and you
God.
have to commend this roster for it. The fact that they're putting up this performance, making those comebacks into the previous map, looking strong here in second half, and this is coming off the back of, I mean, a bunch of youngsters.
Need to root
a squad
against
should
them
crumble
so
in
that
these
it's the
positions, but it
cast,
has
honestly.
been.
Okay,
He might be right.
we have a game now. Holy.
Yeah, we do. It's a big round, yeah.
Double digits for both
Oh, this is a
squads. We're
really
entering
big
the
round,
home
chat.
stretch.
Really,
It's been
really,
a
really
long
big.
they're just
Kaya.
sending
We
me.
got good money, though, to be fair.
Imagine he gets a triple kill without. Oh, man. Stop.
That's the Razor.
That's a mistake he won't live to regret.
He's going to disrespect this.
Surely not.
Oh,
Surely
oh,
not.
oh.
It almost goes down to the fragment.
What?
Avova's
I thought he was
position
going
being
in with
revealed.
that.
He's going to fake out the
Avova.
TP and just opt to hold in the corner.
Oh,
No way.
way, bro.
Completely blind. Comeback still fighting strong. The flash will leave an opponent blind, but still winning that
No.
fight. Rolling
What's going
Sun
on?
does send
What
into
is
position.
going on?
And the rotation from Hype is a long one.
You know
He
head
needs to
there,
get-
no?
Hype?
He needs to get there quick. The angle's being held by Comeback. The man who's dealt them
over.
so many issues. The spam's going to do damage, but they've already defused.
What a crazy round.
Almost everybody, but
Money
still
just
loses
jump
his
all like
life
across
in
the
the
board,
end.
but if it's
Yeah.
Pacific
really
will
good.
claim the lead
And
once
then
again.
someone can drop those. Someone had 6-4.
11 to 10.
There's a couple of drops there.
2
APEKS
rounds
have good
away.
money, but I think Pacific are
A
screwed.
year in the making
I
for
think.
this squad.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
0 down,
There were
4
3
I
of them
don't
that
think many
can't
people believe in
buy,
them.
but obviously
I'll
they're going to
I'll
force.
put my hand up when I saw the
Goku
group
again,
results. I
living
said,
up
well,
to
I
it,
guess
man.
one group's stronger than
Pacific
the
won
other.
a round. He's gifted
That's
10
sort of
more.
how
Thank
it
you so
felt.
much.
But
The
I've been
Oiler of
proven
today.
wrong
Thank you so much,
throughout the
Goku.
playoffs, and here today, no matter what happens from this point, Pacific, I think, have earned
Damn,
everybody's
kind of,
respect.
yeah,
crazy,
This
man.
squad, not just to
The
respect,
insane
but
Oiler,
to
yeah.
I'm afraid of. LaRock.
Oh,
Whoa.
again,
Chance
bro,
here,
he's
the
dead.
rocket launchers. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
dude,
fun.
did you see how he spun around? He came up
Stop
on
running
mini
into that room while we know they're
Carbon-
playing 3 towards A.
He's
Like,
carbon
that's
copied the
killing
last
me.
round, bro.
Fighting for
What a
another
kill
killing
that
me.
is.
Run into that room
response
without any
to put the
utility.
advantage
Yeah.
with them once again. What they're all fighting for on screen, that trophy, theirs to take
Oh
home.
boy.
If they can convert this advantage in one more round and the spike is left on the deck of Over, he's going to claim it and take it
But
to
he's
the spawn.
he's
One of
in
the
the
most
spawn.
This could be a
unorthodox
round, by the
positions
way.
you'll ever see.
You're not
Lotus
going to expect
survives.
him spawn.
And his
No
teammates are
shot
gonna
you
try and
expect
meet up
someone
with
in
him.
spawn with
The thing is, the defense will have
with the
no
bomb,
idea
bro. Not
where
a
Avova
singular
currently
chance.
sits, and he
The Cypher's
might be
dead.
able to
He's
be
fully dead.
everything in this round.
If he
Yeah,
gets a
yeah.
kill
He
before
could
Avova
rise
comes,
Best thing I've ever seen.
it's a
Oh,
crime.
he's going to go
The
pop.
camera,
turn this
though.
into a
The
victory,
camera,
but
though. If
Jellison
he
is
pops
now
the camera.
fighting.
Yeah, the camera
No,
might.
it's looking at the floor,
He's
though.
left within his camp.
It is.
Has
Oh,
absolutely
dude,
this is
no
nuts.
idea where
Is
his
the camera
opponent is
gonna
be
check
coming
him?
from, but they are slowly revealing
Oh,
the
Aoni.
ideas, slowly selling
Okay.
the idea. and
Nice.
walk straight into the
Holy.
hands of
What's
Over.
going on?
That
What is this
advantage
C Weber as well. Thank you so much for the tier
Oh
1,
my
man.
god, he
Thank you for
dodged
the
it
9
as well, and he
months.
can just go back out.
Goku again. Thank you for the 10 extra the gift that he did earlier. Thank you, thank you.
Was ready for it. Will activate it as he walks away.
It's a strong plant.
For this squad.
One away.
For Solkus. The annihilation
From the
is
deadlock
online.
He's on only prime triple kill.
Position they're currently in. PCIFIC on the retake. Spam's good. Loida down extremely low.
Nice.
Dropped, in fact, it's Hype.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice one, fine.
Cherry on top. A kill that gets annihilation.
The guy on the left
They got no money now, right?
Again, no matter
Reset.
what, we might not go to
gotta
5
eco.
maps here, but we're going all the rounds on Lotus.
It really is.
The fact that Avova's got the balls
One of
to
the
pick that
craziest
bomb up
ends.
and walk and spawn. I
Yeah, it was awesome.
I respect the
Continuous
shit out of
back
that.
and
It was
forth.
awesome.
Holy.
Adaptations, risks.
But no
being
one's
taken.
gonna,
You
like,
mentioned
honestly,
the
if someone
last time
checks you there,
Avova
that's one of
used
those
his
fair
TP.
play
It was a
moments.
gamble that failed miserably. This time it's a gamble that wins them the
Yeah, there's no way they think that you're
of the round.
T-spawn behind
He
them.
took the spike. If
Yeah,
he
no way.
died anywhere
It's a
else,
T-spawn.
he was screwed. And look at the counter. So
Yeah, I mean,
much to put
Oh, they
things down, but
double
it's
ult
still
this though.
The opener going the way of Pacific. Now
fully
look at what
covered
they
as well.
have.
Double
Yeah,
ult.
but
before
they have a
eco.
neon ult.
Single
They have a neon
rifle,
ult, man.
An ultimate that's now
I don't
Yeah,
like
been
it.
It
denied
turned
and
out
an
soon,
ultimate that gets
right?
them an opener. They
I
may have a man
think so, yeah.
advantage, but they have no
No,
other
no, no,
advantage in
no,
this
no.
one.
Oh,
He's
God.
in the timing almost perfectly.
Okay, that's
Even a
fine.
1-for-1
You take
there,
1-for-1.
It's not too bad.
This guy back aside might have messed up. It's a
no.
Lovely
He's
gonna kill
TP
him.
away.
Position spotted.
Holy
Nice.
what
Oh my
is
God.
this round that's close?
The dreams of
That's a
Apex
gun that this
Yeah,
guy
this guy's
wants.
only got
Only
pistol.
equalize the numbers,
No.
the pistols.
Okay, why is he backside fighting by himself?
Why is he giving it on his own?
Why is he
Why am I
dueling
long with the bomb,
backside?
though?
The 2v2 that they can fight for, but come back so
What a shot, man.
Shot's perfect.
Oh my god,
Hype
bro.
wins this,
With
no?
all the
This is
pressure on
tense.
his shoulders, the key-
Nice, bro. Hyper's a demon.
Hype has been consistent.
A huge round
Hype
from
pulled
Apex.
out, man. He doesn't
And
kill.
they've guaranteed themselves
He's bailed
at
him out on
least
a lot
an
of these
overtime.
maps, I feel
And
like.
perhaps
Yeah.
they bought
He's
enough
been responsible for pretty much
to
one
give us an ascent.
one big round every single map.
And life
Yeah.
flash.
That's what he does though. Like he even did it when like the
Before
OG
their
London
eyes
United
for a
era.
second,
Like
comeback
he's
sliding
fucking
in.
massive
He's as well,
rounds.
man.
Might just
He's
be over.
clinical. Headshots him anyway.
With barely any weaponry, 2 ultimates committed. A risk
There's no way they have
is
back
always
balls, right?
being taken by this young
I don't think
Turkish
so.
side. Risks that we have
Why would
enjoyed.
they not have a
One
tap?
chance to take it, and look at their
Round,
ult.
but now that might
I
be
thought they
their
did. I thought.
undoing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
Apex
Okay,
they
and now
do
they,
want
but now
88,
they
but
know
then
that
get one
the
of them out.
Omen's
to
committed.
I don't think
themselves
so.
back into this map.
I could be wrong as
They
well.
have
I don't
found
know.
their footing.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't.
They
Right
definitely
at
used
the
Hype Balls at
depths.
88. But
Yeah.
I don't think they would have
Lotus
used one
trying to
before
fake
that.
them out. He's
4 people
TPing
fighting.
backwards.
Omen gets out of there
But
with
it will
ult.
put doubt in the
Still
minds
got
of
the-
the
This is
like-
maybe their flanks
if
have
they use
been
these ults
revealed.
properly,
They
we've
still
got-
had a player in
Dude,
spawn.
It should be fine.
It's like if they get a kill, right? If they get a kill, it should be
Likelihood
done.
is they're safe.
The thing is, how do they hold C against KO and
Ultimates
Deadlock?
definitely
Just
favour
don't.
the attack, but as we've learned anything over the last few rounds,
Not when the Cypher's playing side, no.
all it takes is one.
He's not been punished at all, has he?
He hasn't. It is a little bit criminal.
This could be
I can't believe they're not playing an anti-KO setup.
Yeah, I can't believe this guy doesn't give a shit about a kill knife. He's just sat in the one place he's gonna get knifed.
Denying a lot of the abilities.
Oh no, I hate
They
this.
go to split into
Okay.
the
Oh,
side.
I
It's
like
the rock
that.
to fall
A
first,
great
comeback,
trade back on the side,
catches
though.
one, thins out the herd that's approaching B, but
Oh,
Lloyd
shit,
still
here we go,
has
man.
to
It's
stay
over
strong.
then, man.
He drops
I feel it.
Ballsy, but he can be brought right
The thing is,
back.
if Lotus dies,
Lloyd
then he
has
just
to be
gets rid.
so careful
And
with
he's gonna get
Rose
stunned.
by his
Big
side.
recon.
He doesn't need to
From the
anymore.
red one, no?
They can
Oh,
take
it's
these
a
fights
huge
to revive
recon, bro.
Malsey in
Whoa,
danger.
whoa,
Like,
whoa,
but Rose
whoa.
still
Dude,
punishes
how's he flicked that?
keeps the
Dude,
numbers
and they
even.
got the res.
Oh, there's so much chaos. There's one main.
Hype,
Apex
One
buying
hype.
a third.
Oh, they're going A though. They're going A.
The PO5 running deep with
Hype,
Rose
get your gun
on
at Big
low
Chief, please.
HP.
What?
Ascension.
Big
Go to
They
Vash.
come all the way down to Ascent, where we'll
Oh
see
my
one
God,
Oh,
Hype's
Hype
another
is like,
round.
Dude,
go,
Hype
bro.
again.
the only one that can
He is
keep
so
the
back,
dream
bro.
alive, that can
Hype has
stop
been
them
back for a
from
long time.
going the distance
Oh, no.
in this series, and even then, he has to bring us to
Oh
overtime.
my
Nice,
God,
Hype is
Bro,
back.
Hype is actually back.
Oh, dude,
Holy.
Owen's pumped as well, man.
What a map, man. We got back-to-back
Yeah, but I
sick
love
maps
Hal.
at the
Look
moment.
at Hal
It's
in
been good.
his shirt.
My God, they've
He's
earned
got
it.
businessman.
After the last map,